The USDA has an organic integrity database that lists all of the certified organic operation and certifying agencies in the country and in the world. So we know where there is a lot of options and we know where to find some of these certifiers. But what are some of the things that we need to be considerate of when we're choosing the right certifying agency for our operation?
So I guess what a few things to start with is I'd first find a farmer who has an operation most similar to yours and have a discussion with them. It's like, okay, is the certifier you're using, are they familiar with your type of operation? Great. And if not, okay, let's do some more research. And then consider and looking at certifier, I would send out a lot of emails. They'll have websites. And I haven't done the international thing. I did nothing of trying international, so I'm not even going to go down that road because I have no experience with that. But I would send emails out to them saying, okay, I'm considering this. This is what my operation looks like. Provide me your fee structure, but also what is your experience with this type of operation? That would be helpful, and because you want to hear from them. And also, well, our inspections cost money. Where would the inspector come from? East Coast, West Coast, or are they in your vicinity? Or if they are in your vicinity, can they fit you in with several clients within your area? Which should happen to me. They fit me in with several clients in their area. Those are some questions I would ask. Also, can you easily reach out to them if you have a question about a product? So it's like I say, I'm considering using this soil amendment, or OMRI approved. OMRI is the term when it's approved by USDA NOP for use in organic. If I have a question or I'm unsure of something, can I contact you? That's important because I think some have great customer service skills and maybe some not so much. Or they'll say, "Oh, the onus is on you," and it's like, well, when I've been going through the list, I could find an OMRI list. OMRI, this is OMRI listed, but there's some gray area out there to where things aren't really blunt, and it may say can only be used in certain circumstances, but it's not where the way I just said it. I've encountered one product that way. Or I'm lucky I did not apply it, even though I have it, because it was prohibited unless I had a soil test that said you must have this, which the soil test was a little bit ambiguous. So it's good to have a customer care specialist who can walk with you in evaluating products, because part of your organic systems plan is identifying amendments or other things you're going to use in addition to seed. And part of that is saying like, okay, am I allowed to use this even though it is OMRI listed? And so that customer care, I think, is essential, because I don't expect them to have knowledge to know off the top of their head by any means, because the OMRI book is huge. But at least they have the fortitude to work with you to make the determination.
I'd say close to home, because you can save a lot of money. And like Glenn said, there's certifiers on either coast, and some of them are pretty good, but they're going to cost you a lot of money to get them to your farm. And so if you want to stay within a budget, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, and reinforcing that, I was certified by OCIA in part because they're centered right in Red Lake Falls. And so they were here in Northwest Minnesota, pretty close to home. Their inspection rates were less. But they also, I queried them. I'm like, do you work with other vegetable operators? They're mainly crop people, but they're like, yeah, we have a good half dozen of you guys. Whereas most people in the upper Midwest are a lot of vegetable people are MOSA people. And MOSA certifies a lot of, at least in Minnesota and Wisconsin, a lot of organic vegetable operators. But kind of like Marv was saying, these folks are more closer to home to me. And I sort of felt, I don't know, comfortable with them. I don't know. After I talked to them a little bit, it was fine.